Creed 2. Out of the Creed movies, this one is by far my favorite. The movie stars Adonis Creed, played once again by Michael B. Jordan, who had just won 6 fights under the guidance of Rocky Balboa, played once again by Sylvester Stallone. And Adonis may not have won light heavyweight champion, but he did win heavyweight champion. Meanwhile, Rocky's past literally comes back to haunt him when a former opponent of his, Ivan Drago, returns, played once again by Dolph Lundgren. Drago tells Rocky that he wants to throw his son Viktor, played by real-life boxer Florian Menteno, into the ring to fight Adonis. Meanwhile, when Adonis finds out that Drago is the reason his dad is dead, he wants to fight Viktor. At first, Rocky refuses to train Adonis, fearing that he'll suffer the same fate as Apollo. But much like his dad, Adonis refuses to listen and decides to fight Drago with or without Rocky. During their first fight, Adonis gets absolutely destroyed by Viktor and almost suffers the same fate as Apollo. Luckily, Viktor gets disqualified from the fight, which means Adonis is still the heavyweight champion. Because of this, Adonis becomes very depressed and loses all of his confidence as a fighter. Adonis's newly wedded wife, Bianca, played by Tessa Thompson, tries everything she can to cheer him up, but it doesn't work. Yes, I'm sorry I forgot to mention her character in the last film. She's basically the Adrian of the Creed films. But Rocky finally decides to man up and train Adonis, giving him his confidence back. Meanwhile, Viktor is having trouble trying to live up to the Drago name like his father wants. Not to mention he's under the very heavy pressure of his mother, Ludmilla, played once again by Brigitte Nielsen. Another thing I completely forgot to mention in Rocky IV, that Brigitte Nielsen was Stallone's real-life wife at the time. During the second fight between Adonis and Viktor, it's very intense. At first, Viktor has the upper hand, but Adonis ends up making a comeback, knocking him down a few times. It got so bad that Ivan ended up having a change of heart and threw in the towel, meaning that Adonis is the winner. Overall, Creed 2 is almost as good as Rocky IV. I would even say it's up there in one of my favorites. There was also a scene that was cut from the film for some reason, where Adonis makes amends with Viktor and they become friends. And Ivan is finally willing to let his loss go, meaning that there is now peace between him and Rocky. Overall, I give this movie a 9.5 out of 10. It's a really good movie and I highly recommend this one.